As you can see, I got monkey bike, a little coat to keep it dry. It's getting very wet in the wind and rain. Oh my god, it's a nightmare to get off. Am I doing this wrong? Can someone who's done this before help me? I just sort of leave that there. Hold your ears, guys. Ready? Ooh! So as you can see right now, or you might not be able to see, I'm on 2 bars of fuel. I've done 100 miles, or 98 miles. Alright. Come on then, monkey. Let's take you on an adventure. I say on an adventure. I can only do one route because we're in lockdown. So I can go to the shops and back. Woohoo! There's Grandad. Thank you, Grandad! Woohoo! So I've now owned this monkey bike for just over a week. I wanted to give you my first impressions and thoughts. So I've already told you the reason why I'm riding the monkey bike with the L plate. So this is my learner on CBT bike. I do have my CB500, which is in the garage at my mum's at the moment. Let's get past this onion. Fool. See the acceleration power there of the monkey bike? I've actually gone the wrong way. So what was I saying? A lot of people, the people I've been asking in the Facebook groups, they have a monkey bike as a second bike, as a pottering around bike, as something for fun. And I think that really sums up the monkey bike really well. It is really good fun. People with bigger bikes, not just people on their CBT like me, buy a monkey bike purely for the enjoyment of it. It is genuinely so much fun to ride. I'd been riding around on my CB500 doing the course and sort of in my local area to get a feel for the bigger bike before I got the monkey, so I was a little bit worried about the power of a 125 and if I would really struggle with it being so underpowered. But that first ride I did with it, I was genuinely shocked at how fun it was from sort of 0 to 40 miles an hour. In that range, which is mainly where I use this bike, around town in Canterbury, this is the speed where the monkey bike does really, really well. And the other surprising thing about it was that it managed to get up to 60, 70 miles an hour, no problem. So here we go, I'm accelerating to 40 now, and that was no problem at all, like any other car or bike. So I was riding my monkey bike the other day and I was helping my mum clear out the garage. So I got out the CB and just literally took it for a ride around the block. And I was like, oh my word. It felt like I was going from... Well, it felt like I was going from a 125 to a 500cc engine. But the power was genuinely insane, the difference. But it doesn't stop the fun of this bike. The power is not what you consider with this bike. It's the maneuverability, it's the fact that it's a tiny bike that you're riding around on, and when you catch yourself in the reflection of the shops, it puts a smile on your face. Whenever you pull away on this thing, whenever you get into the twisties, it puts a smile on your face. And I think that's what the monkey's all about. And that's why a week in, I'm absolutely loving it. Because every time I get on this bike, despite the fact that it isn't the most powerful, it's just bloody good fun. Oh wow, we have a slow poke here. I can't go much faster because the bike won't go much faster up the hill. Oh, it's got a camera. Hello. We've got a dash cam on the front and the back. Do you reckon they have a lot of people laughing at them from the speed they go? Well, the good news is they can't see. Oh, it's not right. It's straight over, buddy. Woo! Fast I go. I can overtake on the downhill. When I first went to fill up the monkey, and I've got some footage of this. It cost me like £3.50, and I filled it up from 2 bars, and I was genuinely shocked at how cheap it was. Take my money. Fuel. Bloody hell. Right, let's see how much it takes. No. I'm full already. Bloody hell. £3.31. The mileage of the bike, I mean, I'm on 100 miles now, 1 bar of battery. I can probably do another 20 or 30. So the mileage isn't amazing. But it's a type of bike you can quite easily just take a couple of 2-litre bottles with you, or a jerry can, whack it in your bag, and you're fine. You're good for 200-300 miles, and if you're driving it around the city or in the UK, again, it'll be no trouble for you whatsoever. Oh. What else about the Monkey have I really enjoyed in the time that I've had it? I mean, the fact I'm able to ride a motorbike on a train that takes me one day is awesome. The way it handles is just such a laugh. You can literally fling it around corners. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. You can rag this like open throttle and use all of its power and not get into any trouble. Now that is fun. You can't do that on, look, down a gear, meow. I'm full throttle, up a gear, full throttle again. There's not many other bikes you can do this, especially big bikes, where you can ride around full throttle to the full speed of the motorbike and not get into any trouble. Oh, this bike is superb. This bike would be the ideal commuter bike, and I was thinking, when I was in London, I used to cycle into work every day, and there's a few times where I'd get a cab or drive a zip car, and I'd look at all the motorbikes riding by and filtering through the traffic, and I thought, oh, how much fun that would be, commuting on a motorbike. Most days getting in relatively dry. When I cycled and I had to shower after every journey into the office and every journey back home from the office. Oh wow, whoa, did you see that? I hope the camera picked that up. That was an awesome, probably a kestrel or something. I love the birds in this woods, man. Oh wow. Anyway, so I was cycle commuting to work, had to shower, and I just wished that I could ride a motorbike in, and that's kind of why, was one of the reasons I went and did my motorbike test. But what I didn't realise is I could have done a 1-day course and got a Honda Monkey and could have ridden this into London, and this is the perfect bike for riding into London. You can barely go over 30 miles an hour in London. It's so small so you can filter and weave through traffic nice and easily. One thing is you're not as high up in the traffic, so you wouldn't be able to see. Oh, what else? What else about the Monkey? It's really bloody comfortable. On the first day, it was freezing cold, about 1 degree, and I rode around for about 3 hours on it. And my bum was hurting a little bit after that, and anyone who's looking at Honda Monkeys now, they might have watched $1 Million Bogan. Now, yeah, I'm sure the amount of riding he was doing on a Monkey would have hurt his ass compared to my 3 hours around Kent. My final thoughts on the Monkey after a week: I bloody love it. I'm riding it around everywhere. I'm having a blast, and it puts a smile on my face every time I ride it. I tried finishing up this recording and someone tried calling me, so it stopped recording. And then I tried to drive down here, but I ran out of fuel. I went low on fuel, so I needed to fill up. So now I'm going to try and end the video on my final thoughts on the Monkey after a week of riding it. It is a perfect bike for anyone who's been riding bigger bikes before and wants something a bit interesting to spice up their riding a little bit. Something more fun, something to commute on, get them around town, and to put a smile on their face again. It's a fantastic second bike. It's also fantastic for anyone who is on a learner license, who wants to get a 125, they're not too sure which 125 to get. the monkey is a really, really great option. It's such a laugh to ride around. Will put a smile on your face every time you ride it. Cheap to run. What more to say? Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe to the channel for more monkey content. And I want to know what you want to see. Any questions you've got about the monkey that I might be able to make a video on, leave a comment below and I'll think about making it. How's that sound? Alright, see you in the next one. Oh, now I'll just enjoy my ride back home.